Okay, you just got to do a quick repair job. That one there you can see has been damaged somewhat. So once we get this all up and running, we can get the drone up in the air and we can go and have a little look around. Right, two mad dogs. So today, this morning, it's just after 10 AM. Been quite busy already. I was up this morning about 5:30, doing some cleaning and tidying around the house because our house is sold, and they've had some surveyors round this morning to do some surveying. And that was done, and he left about half an hour ago. Then I grabbed my two little dogs and my drone and my camera, and I'm now out at Badbury Clump, between Highworth and Farringdon, just inside Oxfordshire. So the exercise today, once again, is to fly my drone around parts of the wood. I've not done that here before, so this is kind of new territory for me. This could be quite interesting here because there's quite an abundance of wildlife in and around this area. Weather-wise, there is a bit of wind around. I've got to be a bit mindful of that. But when you are in the forest or in the wood, it does offer some protection from the elements. It's not raining at the moment, so fingers crossed it should hopefully remain dry. There have been reports around the UK of wild boar and mink and even big cats. They've been reported, and if so, I think they're going to be in places kind of like this. So you never quite know what you're going to get on camera. You never know what you're going to get. So today is going to be I'm quite excited actually to fly my drone around these parts, in and around these trees. You can see it's pretty dense over there. Okay, right, let's just take this track up here, I think, and then we'll I think we'll head on into the wood then. Okay, you just got to do a quick repair job on the drone. That one there you can see has been damaged somewhat, so I need to replace that one. Okay, right. Oh, so here we go again then. Take her off.
Attitude mode. Attitude mode. Fly with caution. Take off.
Here we go. Right, here we go again then. There's a bit of wind around. Take it back a bit. We'll just try the zooms. That's good. Yep, brilliant. Right, we're good to go. Okay, right, we are filming. So this is the flight around parts of Badbury Clump. Unfortunately, my prop protectors haven't arrived yet. Still waiting for those. They were supposed to be here sometime today, or tomorrow, so eBay said, but that's not been the case. So we need to fly with caution once again. I can't go belting it round like I kind of like to really, but I just simply can't do that. Anyway, we'll have a bit of a fly around and see what there is to see. I much prefer to fly the drone into the wood or into a forest, just rather than, ooh, looks a bit dodgy, come back. Rather fly into the forest rather than be in the forest and fly it whilst in the forest. I think reason for that really is because there's a few hills around here. Actually, I've got to be a bit mindful of what's above me, little twigs and things. Yeah, I think when you're kind of coming into the forest, oh, there's a pathway there, didn't realise that was there. Okay, let's just be careful. I think there's a few people around, but not too many. Anyway, so I prefer to fly the drone into the forest rather than being in the forest and flying it, just because when you come into the forest there's a chance that you are going to disturb any wildlife which might be present. Anyway, it's not too bad this actually. This is a bit clearer than yesterday's fly around. Yesterday's fly around Savnak was really very trying, very testing. This one's somewhat different, I'm glad to say. Got a lot of pine trees in here. Anyway, so a bit of news about our house. We're on the move. We've sold ours where we are, and we've successfully put a bid in for another place. Right, don't want to go up. I'm going to just come back a little bit on myself, I think. Just go across the slope. Yeah, so we put a bid in, and it's kind of all systems go now with solicitors and, you know, conveyancing and one thing or another. So yeah, looking forward to the move. I think it'd be a bit sad leaving a place where you've been, you know, for 30 years. You know, it's a place where you've kind of brought your children up. Right, bit of a slope here. I'm going to take a risk now. I'm going to go up. I'm not too sure what's above me, but predominantly fir trees. There's not too many branches that come down sort of lower than 15 feet. So there we go. Anyway, yeah, looking forward to that. Still haven't heard from the taxi licensing authority. Oh shit. Damn. Right, something's happened. Okay. Anyway, okay. Right. Okay, so there we go. 4 minutes and 21 seconds thereabouts into the flight, and we've come a cropper already. That is the problem you get when you're kind of on kind of hilly territory. It's quite hilly here. It's not flat. It's not ideal. I've just hit something, but a twig, literally just a little twig, brought that down. And if I did have my prop guards, I don't think that would have happened. Anyway, we'll go and find it. I'm sure it's not too far away. I should be able to find that. Probably without using the app to find my drone. Okay. Right, it's nice and clear here, so we shouldn't have much problem finding my drone. If I had the prop guards, that wouldn't have happened. Okay, it just takes something so small, like a little twig, and that's enough to bring your drone down. So we'll find it, we'll get it back up again, and then we just carry on. So I think it probably may have hit that twig there, maybe, and it's just brought it down. Okay. Okay. Nope. No damage done. We can carry on. Okay, right, we'll try that again then. Everything's okay with the drone, apart from a few leaves on it. Everything's fine.
Take off.
There we go. That's all good. Right, let's try again, shall we?
Point updated.
I just hope I haven't lost the file, because when it crashes sometimes it wipes the file out of the last flight. I think it's still intact, but if you have a big crash, you'll lose the data from the SD card. Okay, let's have a fly around, shall we? Head towards a bit of a gap. We'll just see what's in here. Thing is, you never quite know what you're going to find flying in the woods. You might see a big cat or something, or a greater spotted yeti, British yeti. Yeah, I can't wait to get those propeller guards. That will save me a lot of headache, I think. I think it will. Let's head on this direction. Yeah, you just got to be a bit careful when you're flying around like this. Anyway, I'm just thinking, if I somehow do lose my taxi license, obviously I need to do something else. I haven't got much in the way of skills, let's say, to do any kind of a job. I have to kind of reinvent myself. I was just thinking, what about if I could get some kind of a business going where I can fly drones and offer some kind of a drone flying surveying service. I think that might work. Right, we're going down a bit of a hill now. Just take it there, just to the right hand side, lower it slightly because we are going downhill. There's a footpath there. I just want to see if I don't want anyone to be walking by as I fly past. Yeah, I was just thinking yesterday, you know, I've got this kind of a skill, I suppose you could call it, a sort of a skill of flying drones. I kind of know how to edit videos, been doing it for a long time now, and I think I do an okay kind of a job. The only issue which I've got is kind of like the business side of things. You know, I'm kind of good at starting something up, a bit like the whole cam cap thing, you know, comes up with an idea, but I just can't seem to follow it through and make some sort of make it work, as it were, you know. So yeah, I'm just oh, weak signal there. There's a pathway. I'm just going to see if anything's coming from my left and from my right. Oh, okay. Oh, bit of a twig there, but you know, so careful. Right, I'm going to try and fly it through the gap. I want to fly it out of the wood and then give you an idea whereabouts I've been flying, then fly it back in again. Bit of a gap there. I wonder if I can just ooh, and that poses a bit of a challenge, doesn't it? But you know me, I'm always up for a challenge. Go slightly to the right and move it to the left, and I think I should be okay to go straight forward. Just go down a bit. Right, there we go. Right, okay, I just turn it around and then you can see where I've been. I'll take it away and take it up, so we're going back and up. Gives you an idea of where I am, somewhere in there. Yeah, lovely place, really nice forest, or wood even. Right, I'm somewhere in there, people. Okay, that's where I am today. Okay, So yeah, it's not a huge place, a huge forest or wood even. When does a wood become a forest? I don't know. But it's big enough, it's dense enough. There we go. Wonderful countryside. I'm really enjoying this. This is kind of therapy for me. It really does take your mind off of the crap which just life just brings. You've got to separate yourself from it. You really have got to get yourself... I've stopped listening to the news now just because it puts me in such a bad place. It really does. And I just don't want to be there. And coming out to places like this and doing things like I'm doing now, it really does help me. I need to be busy, that's the thing. Right, there's a bit of a gap there. I'm just wondering whether I can just thread it through that gap. This is where I've got to be careful now, because if you have an accident right now, the chances are that your drone will probably stay up somewhere high in the tree. I don't like doing this, by the way, people, but I will do, just because I saw it and I want to go for it. Right, I'm just going to slowly go down, forward. Got to be really careful now. Okay. Right, so if you can fly around places like this, you can pretty much fly anywhere. Oh shit. Oh, do you know what? I saw something then. I think the propeller just clipped that leaf there. It just clips it. So I saw some debris come down from the propeller. I'm just going to lower myself a little bit so I can at least get through that gap. A close call. Wow, that could have ended badly. Alright, we're just going to navigate through here now. Another pathway. Don't want to get too low, because if I get too low the drone will want to land, and I don't want it to land. I can take it back off again, but I just don't want it to land. Okay, let's make our way up here, shall we? Oh, I wish I had those propeller guards. I really, they will be an absolute godsend when I get them. That'll make my life so much easier. It really would. Okay, I think I'm heading back towards my way now. Alright, I'm just going to risk going up a little bit so I can't see what's above me. If I do have an incident or an accident at this height, there's not going to be an awful lot of damage. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So we're well back into the wood now. And I can hear it. I can audibly hear the drone now. I think it's over to my right hand side, which I think I need to go this way perhaps. Yeah, so yeah, it's all been going on, really. I'm kind of enjoying my time off at the moment. I kind of needed a bit of a break. I was overworking myself, let's say. I've got a low battery warning now, so it's going to make a bit of a noise for a while. I've got literally about 5 minutes to fly it back. Yep, here we go. I can see myself. Hey, come to daddy. There we go, right. Job done. Good flight. A little incident, but no broken props, no broken arms, gimbal still works. It's a winner for me. Comes back in one piece. Okay, right, so here we go. So coming towards the end of my little video for today. Just starting to rain now, the weather's starting to close in. The sky's becoming quite heavy, the wind has picked up, and there's a bit of rain in the air. You might get some on the lens actually. Yeah, if I do that you probably will, so I won't. Anyway, so there we go guys, thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to getting those propeller guards. I think that'll make my life a lot easier when flying around in the forest. Just because it's very easy for a drone to be brought down just by hitting a small little twig. But I think I'll be looking to upgrade my drone at some point. I think the DJI Mini 2 is quite loud. I think the Mini 3 is the next obvious option, and I think that is somewhat quieter than my Mini 2, which would be great when you're kind of sneaking up on deer and whatever else. Anyway, just want to say thanks for watching. Take care. Bye for now. And I'll see you on the next one.